extend your kindness to those who know you, and your righteousness to the upright of heart. Psalms 36:11. Sefer Hamada, Hilchos Yesodei haTorah. It contains 5 halachot. They are, in order, the laws which are the foundations of the Torah, the laws of personal development, the laws of Torah study, the laws governing the prohibition against the worship of stars and spiritual forces, and the statutes of the idolaters, the laws of Teshuvah. They contain 10 mitzvot, 6 positive commandments, and 4 negative commandments. They are to know that there is a God, not to consider the thought that there is another divinity aside from God, to beautify Him, to love Him, to fear Him, to sanctify His name, not to profane God's name, not to destroy those things associated with His name, to listen to a prophet who speaks in God's name, not to test God. The explanation of these mitzvot is found in the following chapters. The foundation of all foundations and the pillar of wisdom is to know that there is a primary being who brought all existence into being. All the entities in the heavens, the earth, and what is between them came into existence only from the truth of His being. 2. If one would imagine that He does not exist, no other being could possibly exist. If one would imagine that none of the entities aside from Him exist, He alone would continue to exist, and the nullification of their existence would not nullify His existence, because all the other entities require Him, and He, blessed be He, does not require them nor any one of them. Therefore, the truth of His being does not resemble the truth of any of their beings. 4. This is implied by the prophet's statement, Jeremiah 10:10, and God your Lord is true, i.e., He alone is true, and no other entity possesses truth that compares to His truth. This is what is meant by the Torah's statement, Deuteronomy 4:35. There is nothing else aside from Him, i.e., aside from Him there is no true existence like His. 5. This entity is the God of the world and the Lord of the entire earth. He controls the sphere with infinite and unbounded power. This power continues without interruption because the sphere is constantly revolving, and it is impossible for it to revolve without it being caused to revolve. It is He, blessed be He, who causes it to revolve without a hand or any other corporeal dimension. 6. The knowledge of this concept is a positive commandment, as implied by Exodus 20:2. I am God your Lord. Anyone who presumes that there is another God transgresses a negative commandment. As Exodus 20:3 states, you shall have no other gods before me, and denies the fundamental principle of faith, because this is the great principle of faith upon which all depends. 7. This God is one. He is not two or more, but one, unified in a manner which surpasses any unity that is found in the world, i.e., He is not one in the manner of a general category which includes many individual entities, nor one in the way that the body is divided into different portions and dimensions. Rather, He is unified, and there exists no unity similar to His in this world. If there were many gods, they would have body and form, because like entities are separated from each other only through the circumstances associated with body and form. Were the Creator to have body and form, He would have limitation and definition, because it is impossible for a body not to be limited, and any entity which itself is limited and defined possesses only limited and defined power. Since our God, blessed be His name, possesses unlimited power, as evidenced by the continuous revolution of the sphere, we see that His power is not the power of a body. Since He is not a body, the circumstances associated with bodies that produce division and separation are not relevant to Him. Therefore, it is impossible for Him to be anything other than one. The knowledge of this concept fulfills a positive commandment, as implied by Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4. Hear, Israel, God is our Lord, God is one. Behold, it is explicitly stated in the Torah and the works of the prophets that the Holy One, blessed be He, is not confined to a body or physical form, as Deuteronomy 4:39 states, because God, your Lord, is the Lord in the heavens above and the earth below, and a body cannot exist in two places simultaneously. Also, Deuteronomy 4:15 states, "For you did not see any image," and Isaiah 40:25 states, "To whom can you liken me? With whom I will be equal." Were he confined to a body, he would resemble other bodies. 9. If so, what is the meaning of the expressions employed by the Torah, "below his feet," Exodus 24:10, written by the finger of God, Ibid 31:18, God's hand, Ibid 9:3, God's eyes, Genesis 38, God's ears, Numbers 11:1, and the like? All these expressions were used to relate to human thought processes, which know only corporeal imagery, for the Torah speaks in the language of man. They are only descriptive terms, as apparent from Deuteronomy 32:41. "I will whet my lightning sword." Does he have a sword? Does he need a sword to kill? Rather, this is metaphoric imagery. Similarly, all such expressions are metaphoric imagery. A proof of this concept: one prophet says that he saw the Holy One, blessed be he, clothed in snow white, Daniel 7:9, and another envisioned him coming with crimson garments from Botzra, Isaiah 63:1. Moses, our teacher, himself envisioned him at the Red Sea as a mighty man waging war, and at Mount Sinai saw him as the leader of a congregation, wrapped in a tallit. This shows that he has no image or form. All these are merely expressions of prophetic vision and imagery, and the truth of this concept cannot be grasped or comprehended by human thought. This is what the verse Job 11:7 states. Can you find the comprehension of God? Can you find the ultimate bounds of the Almighty? If so, what did Moses, our teacher, want to comprehend when he requested, "Please show me your glory"? Exodus 33:18. He asked to know the truth of the existence of the Holy One, blessed be he, to the extent that it could be internalized within his mind, as one knows a particular person whose face he saw and whose image has been engraved within one's heart. Thus, this person's identity is distinguished within one's mind from that of other men. Similarly, Moses, our teacher, asked that the existence of the Holy One, blessed be he, be distinguished in his mind from the existence of other entities, to the extent that he would know the truth of his existence as it is in its own right. He, blessed be he, replied to him that it is not within the potential of a living man, a creature of body and soul, to comprehend this matter in its entirety. Nevertheless, he, blessed be he, revealed to Moses matters which no other man had known before him, nor would ever know afterward, until he was able to comprehend enough from the truth of his existence for the Holy One, blessed be he, to be distinguished in his mind from other entities, as a person is distinguished from other men when one sees his back and knows the structure of his body and the manner in which he is clothed. This is alluded to by the verse Exodus 33:23. "You shall see my back, but my face will not be seen." Since it has been clarified that he does not have a body or corporeal form, it is also clear that none of the functions of the body are appropriate to him. Neither connection nor separation, neither place nor measure, neither ascent nor descent, neither right nor left, neither front nor back, neither standing nor sitting. He is not found within time, so that he would possess a beginning, an end, or age. He does not change, for there is nothing that can cause him to change. The concept of death is not applicable to him, nor is that of life within the context of physical life. The concept of foolishness is not applicable to him, nor is that of wisdom in terms of human wisdom. Neither sleep nor waking, neither anger nor laughter, neither joy nor sadness, neither silence nor speech, in the human understanding of speech, are appropriate terms with which to describe him. Our sages declared, above there is no sitting or standing, separation or connection. 12. Since this is so, all such descriptions and the like which are related in the Torah and the words of the prophets, all these are metaphors and imagery. For example, he who sits in the heavens shall laugh, Psalms 2:4. They angered me with their emptiness, Deuteronomy 32:21. and as God rejoiced. Ibid 2863. With regard to all such statements, our sages said, the Torah speaks in the language of man. This is borne out by the rhetorical question, Jeremiah 7:19, are they enraging me? Behold, Malachi 3:6 states, I, God, have not changed. Now were he at times to be enraged and at times be happy, he would change. Rather, all these matters are found only with regard to the dark and low bodies, those who dwell in houses of clay, whose foundation is dust. In contrast, he, blessed be he, is elevated and exalted above all this. Please share this video to spread the goodness. Be well.